welcome to issue 4 of the Altaya Megazord build. Let's get started and get all this packaging out of the way. And then we'll start with our parts check as normal. I'll take the cardboard backer off, but I'm going to use a screwdriver rather than run my finger under the plastic and risk lots of painful paper cuts. And we'll get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Right then, so parts check. Here we go. So 4.1 is the right hand side of the Sabertooth Tiger's head. 4.2 internal structure. 3 the eye. 4 the jaw. Sorry, 4 is the ear, 5 is the jaw, 6 is the on button for the Megazord head, 7 is the circuit board, 8 the cable, 9 the collar for the Megazord, 10 is the internal post, and then we've got all the little fixings and fittings, 411, 3 washers, 412, screws, 413, a couple more metal washers, 414 and 15 more screws, and then finally 416 the remote control for the lights. There we go. So let's get started. So we're going to need the full head assembly from the last issue. And I'm going to make sure that we've got the small button. Now this has got a tiny little extrusion on it on one side, so you know which way up it goes, and it's got the classic on symbol. I'll warn you now, this next bit, this section is very, very fiddly. There's a lot of dropped parts here. And so at this point, looking at the diagram, I've realised that the wires from 38, 39 and 310 need to be coming through the back of the neck piece. So as you can see, we sped this up a little bit just to make sure that they're all in the correct position, ready for the addition of 4.7, which is the circuit board and the USB connector. So with the USB connector facing you and the tiny button on the left hand side, your wires go in 3.9 from the left, 3.10 in the middle and 3.8 on the right. And I'm just double checking here to make sure that the wires are correct from the previous issue. They're also mostly sized differently, so this should be fairly simple just to click into place. that'll just snap into place there. So then turn it round, make sure that your little button from 4.6 is in place, and then this should just wedge into place. And you're going to secure it with 2 of the screws 4.15. But only after you've managed to secure it in place. So this should sit into place. You've got the USB-C connector, sorry, the USB micro connector sighted in its hole, and then the button should be in place, and then just secure it with a couple of screws. You can hear that little click just to make sure that the button is situated correctly, and happy to say that is. Alright, then we're going to grab the collar piece, 2.12, and just use that to cover up the circuit board beneath. And that's going to go in with another 2 4.15 bolts, screws. Okay, so now once that's done, we're going to start with the assembly of the rest of the Megazord's head. So we need to take the centre post 410 and add 2 of the rubber washers 411. And because this is going to be a top-down assembly, you don't want to be adding all 3 washers at the same time. You want just the first 2 for the bottom of the post and the middle section. So there's the middle, and there's the one at the bottom. And now what we're going to do is take that plus 410, and put those 2 together. Then we're going to take the head assembly and attach that, and click that into place. And then the left hand side of the horn and side of the face assembly will go into place, and click down. Then you want to add the third washer, and then the right hand horn and side of the face assembly. Hold those together. Now my mistake here was not giving myself enough play in the top cable to allow the top of the helmet to be connected. So what I'm going to do is undo the 2 screws that are holding the top of the head together, just a touch, which will give me the necessary play in the cable, and then we'll just tighten those up again. Okay, so make sure that your assembly is still all in one piece. You need to attach the cable to the top of the helmet first of all, and then once that's clicked in place, the whole thing just clicks together. But it's still not secure at the moment, so keep it together. Don't worry if the horns fall backwards or not, because you've not secured it yet. So now what you want is going to be a bolt which is 4.14 and one of the metal washers 4.13. Make sure I've got the right bolt size there. And then the easiest way to do this is to just drop it straight down the post and assemble it. And then what that does is it screws into the top of the helmet and it brings the whole thing together nice and secure. And that's pretty much it for the Megazord helmet, and well, the head. Fully assembled and ready to go. And on to the last part, we're going to start assembling the Sabertooth Tiger. So we have the right hand side of the head and the eye, which will just drop straight into place. And you want to secure that with a 4.12 small screw. Which is the last packet that I haven't already opened. Okay, don't do what I did, which is forget 4.4, the tiny little ear insert. So make sure that you put that in place. As I've skipped straight past that, and I've gone to the next part of the assembly, which is 4.2, secured with a couple of the 4.12 screws. And this is one which is a two-step process for 3 screws. Doesn't really matter which order you do them in. 2. We'll just give this one another quick tighten up. And then finally number 3. So again, apologies, there's no turntable shot of the fully assembled Megazord head and the assembly we've done for the Sabertooth Tiger's head. But that's pretty much it for this issue. The only other things that we've got are the remote control and the charging cable. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment if there's anything you want to say. And we'll see you next time for issue number 5.